Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a Taylor Swift vinyl unboxing. I treated myself for like my birthday and it came, so we're gonna do a little unboxing. Taylor, one, two, three, let's go, bitch! What's the word for that, Manchester? So yeah, we are going to be doing a Taylor Swift vinyl unboxing. The past few like Taylor vinyl unboxing, I've done 1989, I've done Speak Now, and I've done Debut. And as recording, we only have the stolen versions of them. And they, because like when the albums originally came out, vinyl weren't like really popular. It hadn't really kind of like come back into like fashion. Basically they're quite like boring ones basically. They're kind of like, they're just black pressings and the middle bit is just like the picture that's on the CD, and when you open it up it's just not as exciting, and as well as like the sleeves for the actual vinyl, they are just plain white basically. So they're all kind of not exciting, whereas with the Taylor's versions and with the newer one since Lover, the vinyl are much more exciting, and Reputation as well, because basically they kind of like were pressed when vinyl kind of made a resurgence, so they're kind of like more exciting. Like with Reputation, the stolen version, that is a picture disc. With not 1989, with Lover, that is a pink and blue one. With Folklore and Evermore, they're colourful ones, as well as Midnights, as you all know, they have like lots of different versions. But anyway, what we're doing today, Fearless. So we have Fearless Taylor's version. So this is the only like version of this I believe you can get. There's no like Record Store Day version. There's no oh well, there's a Target pressing, but there's nothing else. So basically the Target pressing, and this isn't the Target pressing, is red. A lot of people didn't really like that because they didn't think it fit with the album, which is why I prefer the Target pressing of Midnights, because that is a purple one which fits with the aesthetic of the album. Whereas with the red ones, like Evermore had a red one as well, which is obviously red for the Target, it doesn't really fit with the aesthetic. Whereas I prefer the original one with this, which is what this one is, and it's like a yellowy kind of goldy pressing. So I've never actually seen it in person, so I'm excited to check it out. But this is the front cover. It's still got the cellophane on. No like hype stickers or anything on this. It's just this. So I'll unbox it first and then I'll read like the track list out to you, because like when it has the cellophane on, it's quite like shiny, you can't really see it. So let's open this up. I should have got my little scissors, but we live and we learn. So this was, I bought it off Taylor's EMI store, which is online basically, and I got it for $39, which is quite low for face value, because basically I got 20% off. Which is pretty decent. I think you get like 20% off when you sign up to the newsletter, so I can't complain. And it was only $45 on there, which is probably the cheapest I've seen, but obviously then with the 20% off it was $39 including shipping. So I think it's the cheapest like one I've seen, whereas other places I've seen it go up for like $55 because it's got 4 LPs inside. It was quite cheap considering like other places it's more expensive, because like around like 45 to 50 is kind of the like price of this one, because it's got the 4 in, and because it is so long, because obviously we've got all of the songs from Fearless on this, as well as Fearless Platinum Edition, and then the vault tracks, so it's got a lot of tracks on this. There we go. So again, there's no like hype stickers on this, so I don't really need to like preserve the cellophane anyway. We can just completely rip it off, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm really happy to finally own this. I never really got round to getting it, even though I absolutely love Fearless, especially Fearless Taylor's version. But yeah, this is made in Germany for anyone curious. I'm not sure if they make them anywhere else. Maybe France, I know a few have been in France, but this one is from Germany. So there we go, this is the front cover. With Fearless, I think, obviously I always am going to stream Taylor's version when there's a Taylor's version. I don't know if I prefer the cover to this or if I prefer the cover to the original. I think because I grew up with the original, I definitely like the original cover more currently, but I feel like as time goes on, I'm definitely liking this more and more. I think it's quite a beautiful tribute to Fearless. I think the way they've done it. My only disappointment, I said this with Red Taylor's version, is that the photo shoot, and for this one even more so, there wasn't a photo shoot. There's literally just like 2 photos, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have liked if we got like a bigger photo shoot, because the original photo shoot for Fearless was so good. So it's a little bit disappointing we've only got like a couple photos. The rest of the photos are tour photos, and I get it, like basically I think with the Masters situation she doesn't own the photo shoot either, so I understand why she can't use those photos, but it would have been nice if there was a bit more maybe I would have liked that. I would have liked if there was a bit more. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. I really like that the colour scheme is staying very true to Fearless. This is the back cover. The back cover, there is just so many tracks on this. There is 27. So 27 is a lot of tracks. So this is Fearless Taylor's version, and let's read the tracks out. I won't say the Taylor's version part, you all know it's Taylor's version. So number 1, Fearless 15, Love Story, Hey Stephen, White Horse, You Belong With Me, Breathe, Tell Me Why, You're Not Sorry, The Way I Loved You, Forever and Always, The Best Day, Change. So that is the first 13 tracks, and they are the tracks that are on the original version of Fearless. The international one, not the UK one. The UK version of Fearless is different. There we go. So then we get Jump Then Fall, Untouchable, which is actually a cover. A lot of people don't know this, but Untouchable isn't an original Taylor song. It is a cover, which I always think is wild because it just sounds so much like a Taylor song. Forever and Always piano version, Coming With The Rain, The Other Side of the Door, Today Was a Fairy Tale, and that is a song from Valentine's Day, the movie, which is a great kind of like, it's kind of like Love Actually, but like for Valentine's Day. It's quite a cute one if you've not seen it, and obviously Taylor is in it. And then we get to the vault track, so You All Over Me, feat Maren Morris, Mr. Perfectly Fine, which is probably my favourite vault track on Fearless, We Were Happy, That's When, featuring Keith Urban, Don't You, Bye Bye Baby, and then we've got a bonus track, which is Love Story Taylor's version, the Elvira remix. So yeah, 27 tracks in total. It's a lot. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I do love the front cover. I think it's nice. So this one I did, obviously when I saw it in the cellophane, I did think it was different. So it's different than your average vinyl basically because there's just so many in. It's opening up different, if that makes sense. So with the normal vinyl, it just opens up like that. Whereas this one, because we've got so many tracks on this, it opens up like this, so it's even bigger. Will I even be able to fit all of this in the shot? I don't think I will. If I bend it a little bit, I will. So this is pretty much, I think it is just a lyric booklet, but I think it does translate very well onto the like cover inside. I think sometimes when you get vinyl, like when you open them up, they can be a bit like, it looks like it's just made for CD and was just put onto a vinyl, whereas this one I think looks really good. Let's see, let me have a look at Fearless Taylor's version and see if it is the same. So this is Fearless Taylor's version. I just want to see if the lyric booklet is the same like as the one that's inside on this. What I really like about Midnights is they actually have a separate lyric booklet, which I think is really good. But no other Taylor vinyls, I believe, have that separate lyric booklet. So they have the lyrics either like on the inside like that, or they have them on the little like sleeves of the vinyl. So I think, yeah, I think it is the same. So yeah, the lyric booklet is basically the same, but it's like put onto the vinyl at the end of the vinyl. But to be honest, usually I don't like that. I have said that before. Usually I don't like it when it's like that. But I think because it looks very good, I think because it's so large, like I think they've done quite a good job with that actually. And also it is different like from your average vinyl sleeve, as you can see here, like it's thicker. And then obviously it opens up like that and then like that. So we've got a lot here. Is this, oh my gosh, there's just so many words. Oh, so this is like the like credits and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, all Fearless tour photos. There you go. I think the sleeves, the vinyl, I'm surprised, are the white ones. I didn't think. I thought they'd be like a picture. So with Taylor's newer light vinyl, they are a picture for these. Like they're not just like plain like this. So I'm actually quite surprised that these are plain because like Red Taylor's version definitely have a like colourful like bit here that's like printed, as well as all the Midnights, Folklore, like Reputation and Lover. So I am quite surprised that this is the white one, which is a little bit disappointing, especially when like if you pay like the full price, which I've seen for like 55 on some places. But it is a colourful pressing. So there are 2 pressings of this. There is, I believe anyway, there is this one, and then there's the red Target version. But I definitely prefer this one, and obviously I'm in the UK, so we don't have Target. With the deluxe versions of Taylor's album, usually they sell them like at HMV, like during the first like few months. But with the Target versions, they don't do that. Unless it's like the Target version where it's like the lavender one, which they did. But with the red one, they don't do that. That is literally just a Target exclusive. So it is a little bit marbled. I don't think you can properly see. Oh no, I think you can see a little bit, can't you? So it's a little bit marbled, but mainly pretty much a block colour. It is quite nice, to be honest. I thought it would be more transparent, but it is nice. I definitely like this. So the mahogany version of Midnights is kind of a yellow and it's like transparent, whereas this one, you can't see through it. So I do think this is actually very nice. So what have we got? This is side B, so let's have a look at side A. Side A is Fearless, 15, Love Story, and Hey Stephen. As that's what it looks like up close. The middle bit is just the like album cover. And then side B, you've got White Horse, You Belong With Me, Breathe, Tell Me Why, and You're Not Sorry. So yeah, very nice. That I do like that. She is a good colour. This is the only vinyl I actually own that's that colour. So that's the first one. Pop her back in the sleeve. Number 2, I presume, oh maybe it's only 3. It might only be 3 discs in this. I thought there was 4. There is 4 in red, but there might only be 3 in this. Okay, so it is different. They are different. I like this. So the middle bit is different on this. It's not the same. The middle bit on this one is the back cover photo. So we've got, oh, this, everyone, I've skipped to vinyl. I have skipped a vinyl. We'll put her back. I did skip one. Okay, the middle one, which makes sense to be fair, it must be the second one. So yeah, there is only 3. I was convinced there was 4 in this. I don't know why. I feel like because there's just so many tracks, I just thought there was 4. Okay, there we go. So this is the second one, which I was meant to show you then. This inner bit is also different. So this inner bit is the photo that's on the second disc of Fearless, and it is a hand heart. So Fearless Taylor's version has 2 discs, like 2 CDs on the CD. The first one is just like, I'm pretty sure it's just a picture of the album cover. Basically the Fearless Taylor's version CD, the first CD is the photo of the album cover, and then the second CD is a photo of the hand heart, and this hand heart is on this second disc here. So we've got side C, The Way I Loved You, Forever and Always, The Best Day, and Change. This again is also vinyl, like marbled, but not like a lot. It's only like a little bit marbled towards the centre, as you can see, but she's still very, very gorgeous. I do like the colour of this. I'm pleasantly surprised. And then side D, let me just, maybe this. And then side D is Jump Then Fall, Untouchable, Forever and Always, and Coming With The Rain. So that is what this one looks like. She is very pretty. I do like the hand heart. And I do like that the inner bits are different on each of them. I think that's quite a nice touch. Whereas with Taylor's like earlier albums, the original versions, they are all the same on the inner bit. So it's nice that they've done that. And I do think it makes a big difference having these like colourful variants. I think it just makes it more exciting when you get them, I think. Rather than them all being like black. I think it's nice to have like a little like treat. And it to be like the normal version, so it's not like really expensive. Whereas like with 1989 the normal pressing is black, but then there's a record store day one and that goes for like loads because obviously it's limited. And then we've got the final one, so there's 3, there is not 4, I apologise for my mistake there. This is the one I showed you before accidentally. And again, they're all the same colour. They are a little bit marbled, so because they're marbled they're all slightly different because of the marbling process. Not all marble vinyl are the same. That's the kind of risk you get. I think this one is not that bad, but when you get like multicoloured marbling, that's when you can end up with like one that looks really, really good in a pressing and another one that doesn't, which is kind of the risk with it. So side E, Superstar, The Other Side of the Door, Today Was a Fairy Tale, You All Over Me, and Mr. Perfectly Fine. Side F, We Were Happy, That's When, Don't You, Bye Bye Baby, and Love Story, the Elvira remix. So yeah, I really do like this. I think they've done a good job with this, to be honest. I do like it. The only thing I am a little bit disappointed about is that the like covers for these are just plain paper, basically. Even with the again with the original versions, they have like a plastic film, whereas this one is just paper. So bear that in mind. If that's not something you like, you might want to get like a separate kind of cover for it. But it's not the end of the world, but it is a bit like surprising. Okay, and we'll pop her back in there. It's a little bit difficult because of the way it is. It's not like the normal sleeve to get them back in. But they go from both sides, if that makes sense. So I feel like I put this in like the worst side I could have put it in. I feel like it would have been better the other side. So we're gonna take this out and start again. So there we go. And yeah, that is that. To be honest, overall, quite happy with that. It is one of the more expensive Taylor vinyls, like for face value. But again, this is one you can get for face value, you don't overpay. the only ones really you can't get for face value is pretty much like the Record Store Day ones and like the Folklore pressings, like the other ones. The normal Folklore one, yes, but the other ones, no. They can go for more than face value because you can't get them face value anymore, basically, because you can't buy them from the store. Sometimes they come in stock, especially in the US one, but in the UK one, I don't think they've come back in stock. But yes, all of these ones, Taylor's versions, get them for face value, don't overpay for them. But yeah, this is a Fearless Taylor's version. Overall, very happy with this. A little bit disappointed with the white sleeves for the vinyl. I think they could have been a bit more exciting. And as I've said, overall with Fearless Taylor's version, I just wish there was a more photo shoot because, but yeah, I do understand, like, she's probably quite short for time because obviously she released 2 albums, didn't she? 2 Taylor's versions in 2021 and then obviously recorded Midnight and released Midnight 2022. But I do like the tour photos. I think it's a nice little throwback. I really like that as with Red as well because I did go to the Red tour, so it was nice to have that throwback. But yeah, these are all the gorgeous photos from the Fearless tour on this. I do think it's a really nice one to have. It's nice to have to my collection, and now I officially have all of Taylor's like albums on vinyl, at least one kind of copy of them, which is quite good. So with I've said in a previous video, I have Red and Fearless Taylor's version on vinyl, whereas the rest of them got stolen because at the current moment in time, as of recording, we don't have a Taylor's version for them. But with these two, we do have a Taylor's version, so I get the Taylor's version. And if I was to get like the normal version of Fearless, I would look for it secondhand. You can still get them face value, but I would rather just get it secondhand simply because we want to support Taylor's versions. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look maybe in the future to get them secondhand somewhere, but right now I'm happy with this because she's cute. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope it kind of showed you a bit more about the Fearless vinyl. I think it's always exciting to kind of see what the vinyl are like because obviously not everyone collects vinyl. And I think it's nice to kind of go through them because they are really pretty. I think that's one of like the benefits with vinyl, I think, just because of how nice they are. And they're really nice to display as well. As you can see behind me, I've got my Midnight's ones. But yeah, they are gorgeous. I do like my vinyl. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. That'd be really cool. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. That's super cool as well. I'm glad you liked my videos enough to return. And yeah, I've done a few other Taylor vinyl unboxings. If you want to check them out, that'd be really, really cool. And yeah, I hope you like this video and have a great day.